connections. I hope all is well. Aries Nation. Oh, am I hearing happy birthday? I know it's not Aries season. Some of you might be dealing with I'm reading for Aries. Some of you are dealing with a Gemini. Because I hear it so clearly. Happy birthday. So I don't know if you're going to a birthday celebration. You're not an Aries sun, possibly, and you're a Gemini sun. I don't know. I don't know what that's about. But I definitely hear a Gemini. Okay, let's see, Holy Spirit, what is going on for the Aries Nation? Some of you dance. Or you have some type of musical gift. You have a very strong connection with music. So this could be you maybe lost in music this week. Maybe that might be something that might soothe you, or I don't know, like help you think or concentrate. Think you have some type of psychic ability, really, Aries Nation? I think you might be tapping into that. Tapping into your intuition. Definitely tapping into your emotions. You have the Ace of Cups and the Two of Cups here. So you could definitely be meeting someone. Aries Nation, there could be someone that is like, I don't know, kind of like sparking your curiosity. You could be attracted to maybe a line of work. I think this is a person, especially with this Ace of Cups here. You could be striking up a conversation with someone that you think is interesting. Someone that you would like to meet. It doesn't have to be a romantic situation, but I can't help but to notice that some of you, maybe you're moving forward when the time is right. You're getting out of one situation and maybe starting something with someone new. In the past, it feels like, promise you, here's Gemini, the Lovers. Some of you, this is you reconnecting with someone. You might be curious to know, to reach out to see how someone is doing. Because it looks like something last week may have brought you down memory lane. Or maybe there was a very strong connection, like I said, whether romantic or otherwise, that you had with someone. And it might spark your curiosity to go see what's up with this person. What are they doing? You got the star, the Aquarius. I just want to say the star sign. Maybe you are star sign Aquarius. I'm reading for Aries. There it is again, the star and the moon. Okay, so some of you might be an Aquarius moon, possibly. Find the path to love and happiness. Okay, so we see something. Okay, you look sad about something. That's what I mean. Last week, Aries, something must have happened. You might have had some type of disappointment with love. Let me see, is this a new person or are you trying to restore something? I guess it's going to be different for some of you. A little bit of both for some of you. I see an earth sign in Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Yeah, it looks like there's some type of cycle here that you're repeating within, I want to say, with a love situation. You guys are saying that there's a new path here. What does this new path have to do with anything? New path to love and happiness. Maybe there's some type of path that has been closed. We have it again. Looks like this week you're desiring a love relationship. Maybe there is someone that you would like to, I kind of feel like this, like you're restoring something with someone. And it doesn't have to be a love relationship. This could be a relationship with one of your parents. Oh, some of you know this is a love scenario. You're curious about someone. You feel like this person is the one. For some of you, this is a soulmate. And this could be someone that you're in separation from. It's just going to depend on, excuse me, what side of the spectrum you're on with this situation. Some of you, this is someone brand new. But for some of you, like I said, this is somebody that you've had a connection with. Maybe you're backing down. You're pulling away your energy from someone. They did so. Somebody may have felt like the other one was a bit controlling, or someone didn't want to feel like they or losing their sense of control by maybe getting too emotionally involved in a situation. I think that your guys are saying that you do deserve love. And maybe you're having a difficult time expressing your love to someone. Maybe there's someone that you do want to tell that you do feel like you have a future with this person. Maybe you do want to express that. And this could be someone that you do have kids with. But I think the dilemma this week, Aries Nation, is whether or not you want to kind of like take yourself off the market. Maybe you are like a free agent. Maybe you are flirting with other people, but you know, not maybe having serious connections with people. But I think that part of you also desires companionship and something long term. And I think that there's somebody that's really grabbing your attention this week. But also, Aries Nation, I feel like you might really be working towards some type of financial security for yourself. You could be looking for another job. You could be maybe working towards some type of raise here. I think you're very career driven this week. But at the same time, I think that you might have some people around you that might be really trying to prey on your insecurities. Yep, your shadow side. You might be tempted this week, Aries Nation, to kind of come out of character. And it feels like it has something to do with people around you. I'm trying to figure out why. Oh, you got some people doing magic on you, Aries Nation, if you didn't know that. Some of you, that's not the case for every Aries listening. But for those of you who this is for, yeah, you already know that this is being done. Somebody's trying to create friction between you and somebody. It's like as if someone's trying to send conflict spells for you, breaking up some type of alliance here. Somebody doesn't want you to have aid, some type of help. Somebody could be withdrawing an invitation, okay? So somebody could have extended an invitation. It feels like somebody's pulling that back. Yeah. I think that somebody is looking to explore their options. That changed real quick. This could be with work, okay? Since we're talking about financial security, some of you could definitely be thinking about leaving and maybe seeing what else is out there for you. I think you may have wanted to do this for a minute, Aries Nation, but it might be because you have a lot of responsibilities on your shoulder that maybe you don't feel quite safe to maybe venture out into something else that actually brings you joy. You're not sure if this is the responsible choice, but I think that this might be something that might be crossing your mind. I think you're clenching to a job because it offers you job security, but I don't think you're completely happy. I think in some way you feel like you're selling yourself short. So, Aries Nation, you could be thinking about maybe leaving something behind. At the same time, I see some type of confrontation. Now, this is not a confrontation taking place between you and someone. This could definitely be going on around you. Who catches my attention over and over is a Gemini. Air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Specifically, I want to even say Aquarius really is like highlighted here. Some of you might be distancing yourself, right? You might be cutting yourself off from somebody because maybe there's something that you're observing, something that you see for yourself with your own eyes. Okay, maybe you're in a relationship with someone, or you guys thought, you may have been under the impression that you guys were building something and you had some type of disappointment last week with maybe something that you saw. Maybe you saw that somebody was in a relationship elsewhere. Maybe there is a desire for a confrontation because of something that you saw. But instead, I think you might be deciding to focus on your healing and maybe let something fall by the wayside. Or maybe there is someone that you still have an emotional attachment to, but it looks like you're looking for the right opportunity to move forward with a choice, with a new opportunity. So this could be with work. Here's a lot of aqua energy here, Aquarius and Capricorn. Yeah, I think it's time to follow your heart with something here. Aries, I think that some of you might have Aries in your Chiron. Okay, whatever the case is, it feels like there's this part of you that has been a nurturer. Maybe you have cared for a lot of people, given a lot, made a lot of sacrifices, and maybe you might feel, Aries Nation, that you've been hurt, you've been taken advantage of. So this is definitely going to be a week of healing. And this feels like this definitely maybe dates back to a relationship with a family member, maybe even a parent or an older sibling here. It could have been an absentee parent. I think you're going to be making peace with some type of aspect of your childhood or some type of aspect of yourself that is kind of creating some type of blockage for you. At the same time, I feel like there could be some type of collaboration here. Or this is you stepping into your purpose. We talked about here you being some type of a psychic, having some type of psychic ability here. Follow the path of your soul. Do not allow anyone or anything to stop you. I think you're going to be getting complete clarity about something, either about something or how to follow through on something. If this is not like a psychic gift of yours, then it feels like you're going to be getting some type of creative ideas or putting something in motion, figuring out the algorithm to something, figuring out how you can act on maybe an idea here. Because it does look like you might face some type of unexpected setbacks. There might be some fear in getting something started, but then your guides are telling you, do not allow anyone or anything to stop you. This also includes yourself, Aries, because it feels like in some way you could be stopping yourself by procrastinating, not taking advantage of certain opportunities. It feels like you have a very creative mind. It feels like you're kind of like letting it sit idle. Not really. I won't say that. Let me rephrase what I'm trying to say, because it does look like you have a thirst for knowledge. You might be looking into some information. And anyway, I think the point that I'm trying to say is that there's a new beginning. There's a brand new door here opening for you as it relates to your passions or something that you really want to put your energy into. There might be a brand new beginning here. But it looks like you might be fighting back a lot of tears and a lot of depression. This continues to come up in your reading. Yeah, you might be maybe feeling backed in a corner possibly, or maybe you feel like you might need to distance yourself or create boundaries between you and someone, and maybe you might be deciding to confide in someone that you trust until you kind of get a hold of what this is that's creating this depression for you. It feels like you're pushing down your emotions and there's something that you're not talking about. You're isolating yourself. It could have something to do with a broken dream, or it could have something to do with maybe a person, someone that has deceived you, or this could be you, the deceiver. Maybe you're trying to get over some type of past deception to see if you can get to a better place with someone. This could be your mother. This could be your baby's mom. Maybe you had some type of blow up between you and some type of important relationship in your life. And maybe this is where it might be necessary for you to find a new strategy to maybe get back on better terms with someone. It could be that maybe what you're saying or how you're saying something is just not working. So it could be necessary to maybe, maybe change your approach. Because you might be dealing with somebody who could be unpredictable, a bit volatile. And you could be dealing with someone, maybe this is why you're feeling depressed. It could be that somebody insults you, they put you down. You feel insulted in some type of way. It's kind of like the vibe I get off of this. And all of a sudden I want to call you Sagittarius. But I know I'm reading for Aries. Some of you have Sag cross watchers. Yeah. I think you might be having a difficult time opening your heart and trusting people this week. Or period. And it could be because you caught other people talking bad about you behind your back. having conversations about you, but not really coming to you, or people that have false motives. They want something from you, maybe money, and there might be strings attached to that. I definitely see where you're reconnecting with an ex of yours. Maybe your children, maybe someone you've had kids with, maybe you have blocked someone. Yes, it looks like you have had some type of petty type of argument. And somebody's quite burnt out from the connection, and this could be where maybe you want to open your heart. And the thing is, it looks like this is a cycle between you and this person. I think that you do. Honestly, I think that there is someone that you would like to maybe reconcile with, or there is someone, like I said, that this is like a twin flame type of thing. I think that there is someone that you feel very connected to. And honestly, there's a Virgo here. I think honestly, there's something that's not being discussed. You're not talking to someone. They may have stopped taking your calls or whatever. You're having friction with this person. I think you might be figuring out how to get back in a good place with this person. No doubt. See this? Your guides are telling you to share your gift. Something has been stopping you, standing in your way. And honestly, like I said, Aries, I think it's you. Mentally, or like I said, it's your circumstances. You've had some type of setbacks. And I think you're going to be able to figure out how to like override this like mental blockage that's going on with you. Are you afraid to go out and meet people? I mean, every card, it's almost like your head is down. Not in every card. But I can't help but to notice that, yes, something is really emotionally troubling you. Some of you, this is you reconnecting with your children. Or a parent reconnecting with you. I see maybe an absent parent that might be coming to pour into the energy of children, spend money on kids, maybe go get them some clothes. A lot of you, it's the way that you're saying something. You got to find a way. Yeah, okay, that's what we're talking about. A new strategy is required. It has something to do with communication, the way that someone is saying something here. Somebody is leaving this situation feeling hurt and very emotional. And it might be more than one person that might be feeling that way. Aries Nation. So your guides are saying if there is something that you would like to repair, you might need to find a new strategy, a new way of communicating. Because something's not working. Yep. Time to speak with love. Not with hurtful, disparaging words. Not with condescending, insulting words. It may be time to change the mood, right? Rethink the way that you're saying some things. Watch your words. All right? Something might create an atmosphere where you're kind of like feeling like you're going to lose your composure. Or you might be feeling like you're ready to snap. Yeah. Separation. Separation from your kids. Someone that you love. I think you're reconnecting. But there's this fear of maybe trying again. You're afraid of some type of rejection or heartbreak. And sometimes it is what you are mental conversation that you're having with yourself that's preventing you from moving forward and acting on your intuitive nudges, which is creating situations where you might be missing out on opportunities. I think you might have some type of financial goal to reach. I promise you, I feel like you're really into music. I definitely see a spirit guide around you. This could be a deceased loved one that could be coming to see you or sending you some very clear messages, especially with you being psychically in tune. Aries Nation, I think you would pick up on this deceased loved one. This could be separation through death. But nothing is really separating you and this person because it feels honestly like the veil is thin between the 3D and the 5D for you. You're exceptionally gifted in something, is what I mean. I promise. It's music. It's something. It's communication. It's some type of psychic gift here. I think you're deciding to put something on display. Maybe you might be deciding to put something on some type of social media platform or whatever. Within you, you will find the gift of awakening. Recognize despair as an opportunity. That's what I mean. So what is going on with you? Despair, emotions. Let's see what's really bringing you to this. There's some type of cycle here. We talked about petty bickering. We talked about, saying things. We didn't. Saying things that you don't mean in that moment of feeling like you have to protect yourself or keep yourself safe. So you might kind of like say something that you really don't mean. That might be your way of self-protecting, closing off your heart. And then feeling very regretful and emotional after the words have left your mouth. Something causes you to turn back this week, Sagittarius. Aries nation may be having to do with the Sagittarius. I did say that some of you could be a double fire sign, so this could be maybe you're having a conversation with yourself about something. Something is going to cause you to turn back. Maybe there's something that maybe you said, like I said, in anger, some type of gossip that was spread, some type of venomous, somebody has a venomous tongue. It's like your guides are telling you, go back and apologize to this King of Swords, or this is this King of Swords coming back to apologize with you. Yeah, you feel like somebody's a backstabber. They can't be trusted. This is definitely a week where you might be going to court, or someone around you might be facing a court issue, a legal issue here. Or this is possibly you making a decision, an executive decision about something. Wow, as soon as I part the deck, victory. I feel honestly, yes, like there is a victorious outcome. The best possible decision is made in some area of your life. All right. Decide the outcome, best possible decision, whether this is being made in matters of the court of law, or this is you making a decision about something. I think you're going to make the right choice. No, I think I have every confidence in you, Aries Nation, that you will. Okay. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Be careful of your information. See, this is somebody spreading gossip, spreading lies, or eavesdropping on your conversations and kind of like spreading deceptive information. It's like somebody's not spreading accurate information, or somebody is stealing from somebody. So I think this is your guide saying be careful of what's going on in your environment. Yeah, I promise you. You might be sharing memories with somebody. Maybe some home movies, some photos, some music might bring you back down memory lane here. Something is going to cause you to tap into old memories. Maybe with an ex who gave you a lot of empty promises and maybe, needed to look at themselves in order to, do some self-reflection in order to make some changes in their lives. This might be causing you to do the same, Aries Nation. Losing courage to say something. Let's see what that's about. Because it looks like somebody would like to build. Yeah, see, resurrection. Promise you, something from the past is coming back. Someone, something, a situation, a court situation, but particularly someone, okay? Someone might be coming back. It could be your baby's dad, your father, grandfather, grandchildren, whatever the case is. Whomever this is that you're in separation from, something comes back. Something or someone becomes the center of your world again, or someone wants to be the center of your attention. Promise you somebody's resurfacing. Someone that has been absent for a minute, an absentee father, a friend that you haven't seen in a minute. Ace of Cups. You might be making up with a long-lost friend of yours, an ex of yours. There's a desire to reconnect. Maybe you guys haven't spoken in a minute. Yeah, it's like somebody has wanted to say something to you, but they've been procrastinating. They haven't really followed through with what they've been thinking. But I think that someone is trying to build something with you. Some of you could really be thinking about putting a kid through college. You could be starting a college fund for a kid here. Okay. Anything else, Holy Spirit, for the Aries nation? Yeah, you might be going off grid. I think you're going to be maybe going out of town. Something is going to put you on the road, it looks like. It looks like you want to get away from home. This desire to travel, maybe you might want to record, I don't know, like your trips or something. I don't know, Aries. Something is going to put you out on the road or take you out of town or have you on this just desire to travel. Maybe you've been indoors a lot. You know, maybe you kind of like want to go somewhere. Maybe you're feeling homesick. Let's see. Anything else? Yeah, I think you want to go on and escape. Oh, wow. So I think that there's a conversation. Someone may have hurt someone's feelings. Someone could have acted out of character, said some things that they didn't mean. I think somebody genuinely wants an apology. And I think somebody kind of like ducks and dodges that. They may kind of like leave and reappear. You haven't seen them for a minute because maybe they've been avoiding facing you, avoiding giving you that apology because they've been having too much pride to face you. And they might be kind of like listening and overly entertaining the energy of other people, and maybe they need to step away from the crowd and have their own mind and their own opinion. And there might be other people that don't want you and this person to have a relationship, but they might be deciding on their own to maybe approach you. Okay, so I started off talking about dancing. It comes up in your reading twice here. Guys are telling you, keep dancing, Aries. Keep singing, keep dancing, keep entertaining. There's something that your guides are saying. They want you to stick with it. It may be necessary for you to take a breather, take a nap if you need it, to recenter yourself and regroup. Talk to your spiritual team for a minute. But I think that you are meant to spread the light. I think a lot of you are light workers. Yeah, somebody might need you to help them out with something. And this could be somebody, like I said, that might be traveling to come and see you, maybe to help you out with something. Maybe decorate your house or whatever this is. That's what I mean. Are you a performer, an actor? It seems like it's this type of thing, or there's just this desire to be the center of attention. But yeah, I think you're going to be looking forward. Okay, I think you're going to be making some forward strides in your life, and I think that these are going to be very positive movements, Aries Nation. But it feels like you got to break out of a rut, make some decisions that you might feel are difficult to make. Yes, here it is. Stick with it. It's exactly what your guides are telling you to do. You're feeling like giving up on something. Clear the fog. I think someone is afraid to clear up a hazy situation with you. See, somebody that you haven't seen in a minute kind of pops up. They might kind of pull up on you. And I think that this is someone that's going to be reaching out to you. Some of you, you might have a health issue that you or someone around you. That's what I mean. Look at this. Do you sing? That's what I mean. You're a performer of some type. Clean up the mess. Maybe you feel like you're always cleaning up people's messes, or this person in particular, whether it's an emotional mess that they create for you. There's a reason that you're in separation, or you literally feel like you're cleaning up this person's messes. What am I trying to say? What's going on with health? I think your energy. You might be finding a way. Maybe your energy was low last week. I think you're going to be finding a way to maybe restore your energy by getting on a regular sleep schedule. It feels like you're not really getting the deep sleep that you need, right? It feels like you're sleep deprived in some type of way. Some of you, it's because of a pregnancy or motherhood. You're dealing with a small child, possibly. And that could be what's like keeping you from getting the sleep that you need. But, you know, I do see some type of success here for you. And I see some type of travel that could be delayed. And a court issue that could have been delayed that gets picked up again. And I'm also seeing that some of you could be going to school or building some type of future foundation for yourself. Graduating. It looks like you're really applying a lot of your energy to something, Aries. Getting organized, not hoarding, you know, kind of clearing out some clutter in your mind and in your mental space, I think is going to make a huge difference this week. Okay. Anything else, Holy Spirit, for Aries Nation? Somebody is really depressed. And if this is you, Aries Nation, you might really, like I said, you're depressed about something. You may need to go and talk to a professional about something. And if there's not a professional that you can talk to, then you might want to talk to somebody that you can trust. I think somebody has a really strong guilty conscience too about something this week. A lot of guilt. Maybe because of something that they did to a family member, a friend. Some of you, Aries Nation, maybe you're speaking to your spirit guides, your deities about something, lighting candles on your situation to get some type of breakthrough. I see that possibly taking place. Let's see. Holy Spirit, show me what is the advice for the Aries Nation. Wow, these are the same two exact cards that I got for Sagittarius. I did say lighting candles, right? That's crazy. Reignite your life by gazing into a cozy fire, recharging in the sunlight, or lighting a candle. Allow fire to spark your vision and vitality. It may be necessary for you to interrupt the pattern, get outside, get some sunlight, get back to your element here. It might help you to recharge in some type of way, energetically, emotionally, maybe health-wise. It may help you to center yourself, okay? Because it looks like something does emotionally kind of knock you off center. Your guides are telling you take a few deep breaths. And that I kind of sense here that maybe you have anxiety, maybe some breathing issues. You might have issues with asthma. Now you can approach life from a more mindful place. You got to be able to center your energy. It feels like it's scattered this week. It's all over the place. That might be where you live emotionally, mentally, Aries Nation. You might feel that that's just how it is. But this week especially, okay? Because it looks like your emotions are scattered. Advice, Holy Spirit, for the Aries Nation. Set limits with draining people. When people are depleting you, kindly set a limit such as, I only have 10 minutes to listen now. Such self-care is respectful and empowering. You might be having some draining people around you. Part of self-care, especially this week, is to set boundaries. But this is really every week. All right, figuring out, it looks like you're going to need some time for yourself. So it's like your guys are saying, be careful not to overextend yourself in some type of way. Don't over-obligate yourself with certain situations. Listen to the wisdom of your intuition. Your inner voice is the best friend you'll ever have. Seek answers from within rather than just through your intellect. And I think that this is exactly why your guides are saying, open your heart. It may be necessary for you to tap into your heart center because it looks like you've been coming through from a very logical, maybe that's why I was getting Gemini. Not to say that Gemini is the only logical sign, but what I am trying to say is with Gemini being an air sign, And, you know, that being like a stereotypical thing that air signs are very in their head, think more with their head than their heart, then this might be you. And now your guides are saying you may have to open up your heart. It's going to be necessary for you to shed some tears, Aries Nation, even though it may be difficult for you to do so. Something is going to create this atmosphere of emotion. You've been bottling up your emotions. You've been pushing them down because maybe it's very difficult to deal with your feelings, and you know what I mean, and still keep everything in balance. Something is going to require for you to open up your heart and to think with your heart rather than your mind. Because this looks like you might be in a dark place. Some of you Aries Nation, with the way that things are looking in this reading. But it looks like this is something that you can bounce back from. This is a bounce back week for you Aries Nation. Aries or cross watchers. All right, Aries Nation. Well, this concludes your 7-day forecast with angelic ascensions. If you'd like to book a personal, you can do so on my website, which happens to be angelicascensionstarot.com. Have a purposeful, relaxing week, Aries Nation. I will see y'all next week. Peace out, Aries.